This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Man who allegedly killed a pregnant girlfriend found dead in jail cell. The man who was arrested after allegedly slashing the throat of his pregnant girlfriend in Rodenhall, Clarendon on Sunday was found unresponsive in his jail cell on Monday and has been confirmed dead by police sources. It is believed that the suspect took his own life. Initial reports are that the man was found by police officers hanging from articles of clothing in the cell at a police station. He was subsequently rushed to the hospital but was pronounced dead. The police sources said a probe has since been launched into the prisoner's death in custody. The suspect was taken into custody in relation to the killing of Tashika McKay, alias Tash, of Rodenhall near Kellits in Clarendon. She was said to be in her 20s. It was reported that the man slashed his girlfriend's throat during a dispute at her house and fled the scene. Relatives later discovered her lifeless body lying on a bed. The police were alerted and launched a probe into the developments. Acting on intelligence, law enforcers visited the neighboring community of Mason River, where McKay's boyfriend was arrested and taken to the crime scene in Rodenhall. Irate residents became aware of the developments and descended on the crime scene, where they attempted to carry out jungle justice. Videos circulating on social media showed that while the police were trying to take the suspect away from the scene, angry residents attempted to hit the man with stones. "Kill him! Kill him!" screamed a woman at the scene. The police had to fire several warning shots to get the residents to retreat and to eventually disperse from the area. Jamaican man detained in murder of woman in Antigua. A Jamaican man has turned himself into the police after the body of a 54-year-old government employee was discovered at her house with machete wounds. Prime Minister Gaston Brown, in a statement, confirmed that Althea Henry was an employee of the Passport Division, which falls within his portfolio. The Passport Division will not undertake any service to the public today, Monday, June 21, 2021, and possibly tomorrow, Tuesday, June 22, 2021, the statement said. Media reports had also indicated that Henry's 21-year-old son had died as a result of injuries sustained during the attack, but Monday's statement said that he has emerged from surgery and is alive. While the statement gave no indication as to who had committed the crime, Brown said the perpetrator of the murder has turned himself into the police after running away. Media reports have identified him as a Jamaican who was charged in 2017 with the attempted murder of Henry. The report said that the charge was laid after Henry was found in a bloody and bruised state by a passerby lying on a piece of cardboard in a bushy area with a large blood-splattered rock next to her head. In his statement, Brown expressed deepest sympathies of the government and people of Antigua and Barbuda to the family and co-workers of Henry. The members of staff are truly shocked and traumatized by news of the brutal killing of their colleague and are psychologically harmed by the news that her son has sustained severe injuries during the same violent event which caused his mother's death. Brown is encouraging citizens to pray for this family and continues to discourage domestic violence in the face of differences within families. Illegal gun seized in Hanover, man arrested. A 53-year-old man is in custody following the seizure of a firearm during an operation at his house in Blenheim District, Hanover. The police report that about 6 a.m. on Saturday, the firearm, a .38 Ruger revolver containing 6 rounds of ammunition, was found in a tree in the accused man's yard during a search of the premises. The man's identity is being withheld pending further investigation. Woman robbed and raped in St. Catherine by man she met on dating app. A St. Catherine man is on the run after allegedly raping and robbing a 23-year-old woman on Friday after they met on a popular dating app, Badoo. The incident occurred in Riversdale near Bog Walk in St. Catherine. According to police sources, sometime after the woman who resides in the corporate area had been interacting with a man on the app, she went to visit him in Riversdale. While there, the man reportedly pulled a gun on the woman and dragged her into bushes where he sexually assaulted her. During the ordeal, the woman was also robbed of her valuables but was later released. The matter was reported to the St. Catherine North Police, who are investigating the incident. Police imposed curfew in Augustown. A 48-hour curfew has been imposed by the police in sections of Augustown in St. Andrew. The curfew began at 2 p.m. yesterday, June 20, and will remain in effect until 2 p.m. on Tuesday, June 22. The boundaries of the curfew are: north from the intersection of Mona Road and Hemmings Road, the boundary runs in an easterly direction along Hermitage Road to its intersection with University Road and then continues in an easterly direction to its intersection with the Hope River. East, continuing from the point along the Hope River, the boundary extends in southeasterly direction along the Hope River to its intersection with River Bottom Road in the vicinity of Bedward Gardens. It then continues in a southwesterly direction for approximately 180 meters, then southeasterly onto June Road to its intersection with July Road, and then in a southeasterly direction along July Road to its intersection with Bedward Crescent and around the Crescent to the intersection with Augustown Road. South from the intersection of Bedward Crescent and Augustown Road, the boundary extends southwesterly along Augustown Road for approximately 280 meters and then westerly for approximately 1.7 kilometers along the foot of the Long Mountain Range to the start point at the intersection of Goldsmith Villa Road and Princess Alice Way. West, Goldsmith Villa Road and Princess Alice Way to the Goldsmith Villa Seventh-day Adventist Church, and then southeasterly for approximately 190 meters, continues in a northerly direction, running along the eastern boundary of the University of the West Indies Mona Wastewater Treatment Plant to its intersection with Mona Road and Hermitage Road. During the hours of the curfew, all individuals within the boundaries of the curfew are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized in writing by the ground commander. Transport Authority warns of prosecution for Uber drivers without requisite licenses. Current and prospective Uber drivers in Jamaica are being warned by the Transport Authority that they will be prosecuted if they are caught operating without the requisite licenses. The Transport Authority says the vehicle must be licensed to operate as a public passenger vehicle. The driver must also have a PPV license, badge and requisite insurance. Petra-Kene Williams, Corporate Communications Manager at the Transport Authority, says investigations are being carried out to ensure compliance. Speaking on Monday in a news interview, Ms. Williams said, so far, an unofficial survey involving passengers has revealed that the ride-sharing company has been using licensed transport operators. What is left to be seen is how the vehicles will operate because the Transport Authority cannot move on an intention to do something. Uber may be recruiting all these persons with their private vehicles, which is illegal for them to operate in Jamaica, but then where the Transport Authority would come in is whether or not they actually deliver service with an unlicensed vehicle. That is where our authority comes in, and that's where we prosecute, she warned. She pointed out that the operators themselves will be liable to prosecution and not necessarily Uber. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has said the legality of Uber's operations in Jamaica will be discussed by Cabinet on Monday. Uber started operating in Kingston and St. Catherine last week, causing uproar in the public transport sector. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.